Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time! It is time for none other than the grand finals of Majora's Mask, a Randomizer Season 4 tournament! Woo, that's a lot to say. But we have a hell of a match. It's winners take all between BC Guppy and Spec. Spec originally coming through the winners bracket, and Guppy making his way back through the losers bracket, all to meet up here in the finals. I am Cemetery. I'm one of your commentators. I'm joined in the booth by none other than Fox. Tracking for us today is Axel Ryman and Saberstorm. So give everyone an amazing shout out, and take it away, Fox.
Okay, so yeah, we're in or around two because like they're just doing a double header today, and yeah, so Guppy won the first match, so we're gonna see another one now. So that seed, I hope we get something different. Where not half the stuff's just in Clocktown. So
Oh, you don't want
um
go mode in Clocktown for this seed?
no.
So, won't give too much spoilers to people if they want to rewatch the previous race, but the spoiler is we have this grand race because Guppy did take game 1, so we have to have a game 2. That's the only real spoiler we'll give there. Besides, we want beavers required. Well, I want beavers required.
Yeah, the whole beavers required thing, I think it's literally like this is something I brought up on multiple occasions, but I don't know if I brought it up on commentary. It's the fact that it would have to have a required item and not be jumped at the same time because of the way always since they're shuffled around. It's um really j- just difficult for beavers to have something this season compared to like prior seasons in general.
Zoe, is that possible to have two not required magics unless they're the same sphere?
If they're both on always hints, and you can get either one.
We do see Termina Field Wath once in a while, so we shall see here soon. We had a 10-second, like 20-second delay as BC Guppy rushed to try and find batteries for his controller, or we might have had a bigger delay for this race. I mean, I would love to see a seed where all your always ins are required. The chances of that are very slim, but it would be fun to see.
I think that's too hard for that to occur.
Yeah, I don't think I would love to see it. Oh, it might be just too. I would love to see it from just seeing that all are required, but as you stated, it would probably be kind of boring.
Yeah, yeah. Often, always hinted checks make the
Oop.
seed shorter.
We are actually going to listen to BC Guppy to air this race because he has some variety to his music, and Spec has vanilla, and I kind of want some variety. Days, I do still buy lottery tickets. The only way this would require game 3 is if they flat out tied. And the streams are buffering. Okay. Let me know if that works anymore, VX, or if I'm gonna have to break something else.
Uh, we pro- we should probably have a prediction for the winner.
Oh yes, I meant to get that creating. Give me 1 second. I had to try and fix the.
All right, we're going, and we had like almost the same deal where Guppy doesn't pick up what's on the clock tower, and Spec does.
Is that working anymore for y'all? I did a scene swap. What do I should do? Oh, apparently we got it going now. Some say it's black, some say it's missing.
Our spin attack is not immediately useful when you don't have magic. It's great quality of life, but yeah, there's like not much. Also, just nothing like immediate on the south opener route because we have double south opener. South clock town is foolish. Okay, cool.
Okay, we have started prediction of who do you think's gonna win today. I put up 20 minutes, so you should guys have some time. Tournament field is Woth. Wow. Tournament field still Woth. And Gibdo is required on Hugo.
That was
Finally,
Hugo?
Beavers is yet again. We will see Hugo.
Okay. So yeah, no beavers. But Hugo, Gibdo, our runners definitely know this, but that has the potential of being required for well if we find Garo's mask.
Okay, so I got Tournament Field, South Clocktown, and Hugo. Did I miss anything else?
I think we had beavers hinted dead.
Oh, Beavers, yes, that was the final. Thank you. I had just so much going on. I was trying to fix the feed, and I had to bounce back.
Midnight beaning is a bean not required. Yeah, that would be a little bit of a concern if that was required, but
that is both are always in, or sometimes in.
Yeah, that's both for sometimes hits. So yeah, when we talk about openers, there are like several different openers you can do, but these two are doing the same opener where you just do South Terminal right at the start. And
so I must ask this: how much do you think Spec will check Honey and Darling?
It depends. We don't have many items to begin with.
I know. I'm just referencing the way Spec is. I love the fact that we get to see Spec's webcam. He is such an animated runner. It's amazing.
In Spec,
Ooh, there's a bunny.
Ah, okay. So that'll be nice until we get on.
Hey, yeah, I can't complain about the movement upgrade.
Well, there's Goron, so never mind. Never mind.
Okay, well, is Bunny Race is Bunny Hood any slower than Goron without magic?
Bunny Hood is half the speed.
I don't know what the speed thing, and we have our bottle, so we can route it in Southern Swamp. Okay, yeah, Goron is faster now, is he? Yeah. I love the fact that Hugo's required.
Still, Bunny Hood has a niche where it is very useful, but in most cases you want to just use Goron. So this is like the freest Goron for like any opener you could ask for. Like
technically, it's out of logic, but yeah, it is free because it's just right in that on that table. Gourmet and Brace is probably not something Spec will actually skip.
Okay, alright, good. Spec is making it night 1 right away, and I think Guppy should try to do the same because if you get Goron this early, you really gotta make it night fast. Because, like, you know Midnight Meeting's dead, you're not gonna get punished by, like, annoying placement for midnight meeting, which I've seen before, so there's like no repercussions for making it at night.
Yeah, because you already got the tingle that's time sensitive. The only thing that Guppy would do first is get the room reservation.
Oh, Guppy's gonna essentially do the same thing, because, like...
The only thing Guppy has more done is that he did Gorman raise.
Mm-hmm. And because Goron's out of logic, same with that bottle, we're still looking for, like, our starting progression. Which could be a bow. It's not a
Could be
great
bow,
feeling
hookshot, or Zora.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Or there's the bow.
Alright. Sure. Never mind.
I hope Seabot was a little mean to the runners for your final seed. We're getting treasure chest or Goron treasure chest minigame right off the bat.
It said you can go north, but I feel that going north is a very bad play.
Me too. I'd rather some sort of explosive at the moment.
Mostly because you know Hugo's already required, so you don't want to like double dip Goron Village if you have to.
We'd need the magic to be able to Hugo.
Yes, you need magic to be able to do Hugo is the big thing.
And there is Guppy's nighttime warp. What is that on Observatory? It is Deku.
Well, there's our term of field wasp. So, Deku's wasp at term of field. So, yeah, this is probably just gonna end up being both of our runners are gonna go south.
Ooh, that might. So knowing Guppy's routing, he usually delays Observatory. Axel, why are you not liking this thing?
Normally, but like you got a term of field wasp, you haven't found anything yet. So it's like I don't see him delaying the checks like he would normally do it.
Well, have fun at work, Nika. Come watch the rest of the VOD when it's done. Fishman's game is dead. I find that is one of the harder ones to also have a requirement.
Yeah, that check is very hard to be required.
Not saying I've actually had it required myself. I had captains at one time.
Well, Guppy can go check that, but is opting not to go do it.
What Guppy just get?
Couples mask. Spec can't check the couples mask until a little bit later. Oh, they're both just going south. Okay. Alright. Spec has the Deku.
Midnight meeting is still dead. Yeah, archery is a common one to do this because it is 2 checks on your way to go hit an owl statue that will be quicker warps. You're also killing time until saving Granny.
We're getting archery at the 10-minute mark, which was not what I was expecting to have happen.
We're getting double archery. Now we'll see who's better at archery. Well, we didn't start at the exact same time, so it's hard to judge us.
We'll be able to see.
Oh, because of how much time is remaining?
Yes. 45.
$49. So Guppy has 4 seconds on the shooting gun.
And double heart piece.
Wow, what we always wanted, double heart piece. What was that in the tree?
I thought it was bomb shoes.
It is bomb cheese, I think. Now I have to think about the picture.
Neither of them are Deck and Tingle. I think they're probably going to like get Twin Islands or something.
Welcome in, Ookies. Yeah, both checked air skip tingle. You can easily grab it on your next one.
Shophead.
Deku was on observatory.
Yeah. Decamats is our Wath item in Termina Field. If you do Observatory Opener, you get Deku right away and then see Termina Field Wath, and if you're not paying attention, you're probably going to think, like, what the heck was Wath in Termina Field?
Okay, Postman's minigame has Swamp Title Deed.
That honestly, yeah,
Spec, can turn that in.
Yeah, Spec can turn it in, and if you want to go for toilet paper, you should probably just gum that.
Stop being foolish.
Alright.
Well, we're no longer needing to safe scan that for toilet paper.
Indeed. It's like, never mind, like, times 10 for my commentary.
Do you not like the staff room, Zoe? There is a small chest here with the dongo. It is Mountain Title Deed. Wow, that would have been more paper for us. So we're just a Zoro away from checking that one. Zora Cape Waff. Spec? Thank you.
Yeah,
Was he trying to show off and then...
Probably trying to show off. That was a Mask of Sense. Okay.
Oh, look, we have our time loss book. Actually, I'm very happy that book is right there, of all places.
So, Guppy probably should check Observatory soonish. There's still nothing out Termina Field.
Did we see bomb purchase?
Guppy checked it. I think Spec probably also checked it. But it wasn't anything. Big bomb bag is also nothing.
Okay. Both our runners also Goron, doing Goron for saving bomb grading. Oh, did he get the butt bump off? Yes! The infamous booty bump for saving Bongo. Welcome in, Ricky. Not too much going on here. We have Spec into Southern Swamp. Gonna show us the woods here in a minute. Snowhead Temple Waft. Sorry, I interrupted you.
It's alright.
So that makes is a little interesting. Where do you think our Gorm Lullaby is? Then? I hope it's not something as simple as Skull Kid.
I think it's probably gonna be early.
Ooh, what if it's Deku Playground or Deku Palace? That would give Spec a slight edge. Yes, Guppy wins via styler points for getting the booty bump off. Ooh, magic on Akatake.
Oh, now you have a very good reason to go north.
To get your both get your song, get your Hugo out of the way. Welcome in, Scrubs Central, ready for the party of 39. You are just in time to watch some more of the opening of BC Guppy versus Spec in the grand finals. Winner takes all.
This is game 2 of grand finals. We had our first match earlier today. They were doing effectively a doubleheader. They had a little bit of a break in between matches. So this is just round 2, and we'll see what ends up happening out of this.
Okay, so Guppy got his magic now. He'll get his $50 from Kume here in a second. Same $50 Spec just got.
Okay, alright. No combat issues for the rest of the seed. Pretty effectively.
Nope. Guppy making it quickly to day 3. Hugo is required because it has our Gibdo.
Yeah. Gibdo mask required hint. So that, again, because it's Gibdo mask, if we find Garo mask anywhere, we have a required well. So yeah.
Why did Guppy not get a Swordsman School in earlier? He stopped by it for a brief second and then went past it.
He wanted to do turn field checks. Now there's even more reason to go north.
We have our Blast Mask. So the main reason that Spec is ahead is by going to Observatory. And it continues to help him out more and more by giving him the Blast Mask. Bank 1 is Giant's Mask.
Alright. Song of Healing. Okay, yeah, you don't like seeing that. Okay, this is west. I'm gonna be like...
I wonder if Guppy is trying to find explosives before he goes north.
I think he's just checking these two checks.
Keaton and Biobaba. Spec is playing exceedingly safe here in Deku Palace.
The guards can be very trolly, so I totally understand that.
That's a chance crusher, but that's only one check, and you don't have Zora, you don't have Hook. We did have I'm always love a trolley cafe's letter cookie. And there is bomb bags for Guppy.
Okay, so hopefully he goes to observatory soon.
Ocean Tidal Date, interesting location.
Yeah, that's not really great. I was thinking that bomb bag would push Guppy to actually do observatory.
He can recoil flip out of it. Or recoil.
More on damage boost.
That's what I was meaning, yeah. I got my tricks wrong. My head's a little hurting, so I'm following.
It is that you've just seen basically nothing else, so...
Well, he has seen Terminafield Wash.
No, Deku's the Wasp. He hasn't seen anything.
He's seen the hint of Terminafield Wash. And there
Yeah.
it is, your Season 4 wallet.
There's Zora. Yeah, so
Oh.
Guppy definitely does need to go to observatory soon.
So, Deku is blocking Zora. Interesting. Bomb Cheese just on Labfish. Okay, so Zora Cape, is this our one item? Nope.
Yeah, there are two more checks that Spec can do. Probably heading there right away, I think.
Well, he's going to Dongos now, it looks like. We did get healing on Stockpod, or from Baby. We got healing from Deku Palace.
Yeah.
We are actually missing a fair bit of our. We're missing 4 of our always hit.
It would be so... I just had the thought of... Hookshot on Swan Spider House, and it both hits being in branch. That'd be like the worst thing.
That would be disgusting. We are getting couples mask check here.
It would just be bad for the location of the hints because they're not gonna go to ranch, I can tell.
Okay, what did our couples mask give us today? Captain's hat.
Alright. Well, Spec didn't go back to hand that in.
Guppy's gonna be doing that next cycle anyway. He's on day 3.
Yeah, that's true.
Why is this a capital S seat already, Source? You're getting your north check now by Spec. I mean, it fully makes sense to go this way. We have magic. We know Hugo has Gibda. We can turn in the Psalm title, dude.
Where was that couple's mask again?
Couple's mask was on Guru.
Right. Okay.
Which both our runners could have checked. Well, no. Guppy could have checked immediately if he went there immediately, but.
That's another bow in East Clawtown.
Okay, boat archery is dead. No, because you can get those bombs. Well, can you get those bombs without it?
Yeah, you can. They're Lily Sphere 0.
Is this observatory? Yes, it is. This will be Guppy's Deku Mask.
Yeah, this is gonna be a long night 3 now. I highly doubt Guppy's gonna want to. Well,
I'd push off even getting the Deku Mask here. I'd push off doing anything Deku until next cycle.
Yeah, I think he might consider just going north here.
Because if there's a slight chance for him that also you can get Sonata off of Imprison Monkey, which would give him a dungeon he could do immediately. But I don't know. You have a few more. It can go either way. Yeah, you can go north because you do have the Swamp Tidal WT, which we just found out is a beam.
What was on the purchase? Oh, Ice Arrow?
Ice Arrows was on the bomb bag purchase. Biggest bomb
Okay.
bag. Well, that wallet is required. One of the wallets is required at this time. And we know there's one on the Tinkle purchase on Great Bay Coast. And Guppy now with the Deku, where is he gonna head next?
He's gonna check the grotto. Because he can route it.
She's a heart. So, would he think to farm up enough money, or he could farm some more money to try and get to 200 if he thinks bomb bag purchase might have something? Or is that just too much meta?
He hasn't finished bombers.
Baby Goran has New Wave Bossa Nova.
Alright.
You ready for Hugo?
I hope there's not gonna be an issue with like doing like the strat with Hugo here.
Why is that? Like what issue?
No, I've recently Yeah, just knocking the thing down. Like there's just been recent runners messing that up, and when you mess it up, it goes very poorly.
Lens of truth on Bombers Kids.
So that means that now if we do find a Gyro's mask, it implies that um, it's inside the well for the check.
Zoe, don't fall asleep on us. Deku Playground. Ooh. One more for Guppy.
Guppy unfortunately missed the cycle here. By like you can time it such that you can like jump from platform to platform and get this done.
Yeah, he missed it by just a second.
Yeah. It's very fast if you get it.
Okay, there's a sword upgrade. So I really wonder what Hugo has today, chat. Looks like he is gonna go to Deku, or go do Deku stuff, and push off the mountain until day new cycle.
That's kind of surprising. I would. Well, he'll be able to. I guess Kume you haven't done. That's the big thing.
Where was the Swamp title deed again?
It's on Postman.
So it's not hard to regrab.
It's somewhat annoying in my personal opinion because you can only get it on day one unless if you have Litter Cafe. So it's like not the greatest thing to go back for.
So we still have 2 unfulfilled wasps. We still have Zora Cape, which Spec can check one more check for us, or 2 more checks for us. We also have Snowhead Temple, which we do not have access to.
I think Guppy might just do both.
Just delay restarting the cycle.
Apparently, streams are buffering again.
Okay, give me a moment. I switched scenes and came back. Let me know if they are fixed.
Was Letter Cafe on the path to Snowhead Pillar?
Still spinning. One Mississippi. We hopefully will get this back and running. I apologize, people.
Meantime, Guppy got Song of Healing.
Oh, so interesting note about Guppy's Song of Healing is if he thinks about it, he's in time to do Kamaro, if that has anything this time.
Which Spec is doing at this moment, and
He has Mirror Shield.
okay, all right.
You guys are back? Okay, good.
So we have 2 song items this seed already, which is nice.
And our runners have one, each have a different one.
Am I ahead by like 3 seconds?
We probably should refresh then too. We apparently spoiled Mirror Shield by 1 second.
What? I might consider refreshing, so just give me 1 sec.
I have fully refreshed, so we'll see. Basically, I see Guppy pouring water on the bean.
Oh, I've refreshed and I'm still ahead.
Wait, you guys are spinning again? Okay, this is not good. They're spinning again. If you're curious what's happening, Guppy is leaving and heading for Woodfall. Spec is in Zora Cape. Or headed to Zora Cape.
Spec is in Great Bay Coast. It's gonna get some bombs. And Guppy will get his Zora mask soon.
Okay, I show you guys back now after relogging. Okay, we're good for now. We're caught back up. We might be a moment ahead still because whenever we switch scenes, they have we're apparently ahead by a second or two.
Like Guppy's opting to invert time after getting Zora.
He might want to go, alright, because he might be trying for that Zora Cape waft.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're seeing it where Spec just finished climbing the ladder. So we're about accurate. Yeah, we're still a little bit ahead, but if I refresh, we're gonna lag, and then it's gonna spin again. It's all gonna be fun. So I will say, because there was a big gold on the backside of or Woodfall. No, Guppy.
So right there, I think that's something more people should know about. If you have to like void out to get back on the spot as Deku, you want to lure the hip loop away from you so that you don't like get immediately ricocheted back.
Ocean Spider House Day 1 is dead. Beavers is dead. It was our first hint we got, Shell.
He's already going for Cape Way the Hero. Probably also determined that mountain title deed. Where was that again?
Mountain Title Deed. Was that on the Dongos?
Oh, okay, there's Light Arrow, so...
That's the rock.
Yeah. It's on the Dongos, so okay.
Yeah, we haven't had a Beavers required seed since the qualifier. But it's because such things, or it takes such requirements for it to actually have something important. I did do one seed of my own where I had Fierce Deity, of course, which is not required. But because I didn't know where any of my sword upgrades are, I did it too. Just so I can have better ability. I can't see what I'll lose it. Oh, FD apparently is on Lulu's Ledge.
What song was on Baby Goron? It was New Wave Bossa Nova.
Which we do not have a way to beat at the moment.
And the way this is
Alright.
going, I think there's a really good shot that hook shots to the Snowhead Temple.
For a Wath, yeah. So we're thinking that Skull Kid probably has
Or
Lullaby.
Graveyard.
True, we did get Captain's Hat.
Yeah.
There's nothing else here in Zoro Home.
Max buying the wallet now.
Well, because he saw the Ice Arrow hand. Or the Ice Arrow knowledge, he needs that wallet. The Quick trying to attempt to roll and, of course, getting talked to by Tingle. It's like, go away, Tingle. We do not like you anymore.
Meantime, he's also doing a Pinnacle Rock play.
You can do Pinnacle Rock. You can do, well, you can do almost all of Pirate's Fortress.
I guess in its position, yeah.
But with the time left, you don't do Pirate's Fortress until next cycle.
I didn't see this on Spec3x.
Piece of heart. Shell, what happens if you just go through the sewers to climb up and out? You do the vanilla way to exit.
Yeah, in my opinion, I don't think you go PF just yet. Just
No.
because.
You're hoping for that hook. Guppy gets the luck of it landing on the lily pad.
There's another bomb bag.
What did
Nothing.
Keaton? Oh, Keaton had. Didn't Keaton have Ocean Title Deed?
No, Ocean Tile Deed was in Deku Palace.
Oh yes. What did Deku have for us? We haven't seen Keaton. No. Okay. Item wise, they're even again because Guppy is going to go north. And maybe at least to hit the mountain village owl.
He's gonna do most of the north right now.
So he's going to double dip for Hugo.
No, he can do Hugo. He's
I just don't trust
inverted.
times. I really don't trust time.
He's just gonna have to double back for Ice Arrow.
Chat, real quick. What song do you think Skull Kid had? My guess is Storms. Oh god, yeah, he could get that magic easily. He has the magic for getting light or ice now.
He didn't forget to check in on that mask. He checked it. Oh,
Is Guppy metaing this thinking about the bomb back purchase?
well, that's barring for it. We did get Elegy off of.
So that's a useless song for us right now.
Get up. Yeah, I'm thinking Spec needs Captain's Hat really badly.
Which is coming from a Mayor, which is couples masks from Guru Guru, but he has couples masks. Let's see how long if he realizes he has it. Check. He's not going to dump this money anymore, Saber. He's going to be spending it here in a second. He's going to be 8 rupees shy.
Whoops.
Or 58, because he killed that without the light arrows. Was there any rupees in the... was there any rupees in Lens Cave?
I'm not sure.
Axel is saying there was. Happy?
Tried it.
This is game 2 technically, because game 1, if Spec would have won, he would have taken it. He sadly did not, so we do have this final game.
And Keaton Mask is nothing.
There's 50 right there. Oh, he's 10 away from...
He's gonna just come back for it and then just do Hugo later.
Yeah, and just deposit the money. Which I don't blame him.
Okay.
Spec is getting his couples here. Or his, doing the couples check. And I'm guessing he is immediately going to go to Graveyard.
I can't think of a better play right now.
Except for apparently he's going to finish off Bomber's Kid.
Yeah.
And then he'll get Lens of Truth, so he'll grab a red potion so he can check Shiro in the process.
Oh, right. We do have Shiro on deck.
Yeah, because we get that Lens of Truth out the bombing.
Alright, so our Cape Wath is light arrows that we saw, that we already collected, rather.
Do I not have it updated on the hints?
It was not.
Maybe I forgot to hit save. Can someone try the command again? Okay, why is that not saved? Or there, saved. Not okay. So we are seeing our we're seeing Spec go ahead on over. Gonna show us Punch Rock. I'm guessing Guppy is going to be falling shortly behind because he's grabbing a red potion as well.
I do think he's gonna be going for Graveyard as well.
Yeah, he's just going to do the Keaton real quick. Unless he's just grabbing all the rupees here and he's going to go do his north route again.
And he's gonna grab the rupees and then get the rupee that was on Keaton.
Here, you have room for 2 rupees. Let me give you 100.
That was a big chest on Kita.
Okay. Sonata might be needed or for that. Oh, Uki said he thought it was small. Either way, it's a chest. We might check with. We can't check it. We don't have Sonata. Pardon me, I'm going to step away for just a moment.
And in the meantime, let's see what Shiro has, and we're gonna see the song here.
Did Spec not grab a red potion?
That's the other world.
That's funny.
And there's Goron Lullaby.
Okay, well, I would go Snowhead Temple quickly. It's beatable, even though we don't. No, it's not beat. We need our fire arrows. Where's our fire arrows? So now that I know we don't have our fires, because my brain's blending things together, I would not go there yet, unless I run out of chance.
A big chest.
You definitely could have an LFI. Cafe mask. We know is dead. Midnight Meeting is dead.
However, that does not mean that the cafe's mask itself is dead.
Correct, because we could do a mad aroma in the bar. So we have 3 songs left. What songs do we, or where can we do? We can do Blue Boss Warp, we can do Kita, and what's our final? Because my brain is escaping me. Oh, Ranch for Kev. Well, as much as we have that cafe mask, it can't do anything until we have it there. Where do you think Spec should go next? Pirate Fortress? Did I lose Fox?
No, No, I'm still here.
Oh, you were really muffled. I couldn't hear you if you were talking.
Sorry. I personally think you just go dip Snowhead.
Because of the waft, and it might just be vanilla fires.
Yeah, because of the waft. We're not missing that many items.
That's definitely probably what Guppy will do, because he'll go and finish off Mountain Village, or Goron Village, and then come back and path the Snowhead, and can just go straight into the snow. Yeah, we're not missing a lot. This is going to be looking very quicker season. I wouldn't say jet, but it looks fairly quick. Depending on where our last 3 items. 2 to 3 items. It'd be interesting if this game was decided by execution. Which would kind of be fun, because then it would be our top 2 runners deciding between execution. Just skill and not necessarily RNG.
It's like Guppy's opting to invert timing for the cycle.
Hmm. Why so? Maybe he feels he has everything. He might be able to do it all in this one cycle.
I don't know.
Yeah, we might be on a keg hunt depending if that mirror shield is required.
Oh yeah, that check is out of logic right there.
The one that Spec just did.
Yes. That check, it requires either fire arrow or hook shot.
And Guppy can at least pick up his ice arrows on this trip, which is nice for him.
Indeed.
He can do it with hot spring water, and he does have a lens, which puts hot spring water in launcher. This is a big chest. It is a bow. We have all our bows.
Nothing so far.
We can. What is there? 2 more checks, I think. 1 more check.
Yeah, just the fire arrow chest.
If it's not on the fire arrow chest, that means we have to come back with fire. I said fire arrows. And yes, happy 1 hour mark, everyone.
Yeah, if it's on the fire arrow chest, then we definitely need to come back, and it's like hook shot on go at this point.
Quick shout out to Axel Ryman and Saberstorm who are tracking for us today. And thank you very much, Fox, for joining me in the comms booth.
You're welcome.
I'm guessing we probably should shout out these 2 amazing runners who made it to the grand finals. We have bcguppy and Spec, who is in the winner-take-all match of a Season 4 tournament. So, whew.
It's like Spec barely missed the quick kill on the Wizrobe here. That you want to be a little bit closer.
It is on go.
Oh gosh. Okay. Just the kind of seed you don't want to play out at the end is where hook shots at the end of Snowhead Temple, and you have to get every other item first.
Well, the only other check is we have goat and then we have blue boss orb.
It can be boss blue orb.
It can. That's what I wanted to verify. You know a lot more the logic than I. Blue boss orb could be the Wath from Snowhead, right?
If it is, then it would have to be Sonata. We have nothing else.
Can be Oath?
No.
Oh, because there's a beatable dungeon.
It because of the way song loss work, you'd have to have that song lock another song. It straight up cannot be Storms, by the way. It would have to be Sonata for Boss Blue Orb to be the Wath.
If it is boss blue orb, that will be an interesting twist for this. Woodfall Temple. Woodfall is doable. Woodfall Temple is not doable unless we have Sonata.
Yes, it would have to lock the other dungeon. So yes, it would have to be Sonata locking Hookshot.
And there are fire arrows.
To sleep. Oh my gosh, of course.
Spec just laughing at that.
Well, this suit's rather awkward.
It's not. We're possibly in no mode.
Guppy's gonna do the same thing. Guppy's just trailing this entire time. Which is really unfortunate.
What put Guppy so far behind?
Guppy's cleared more. I think that's it.
If Blue Boss Orb is, if Blue Boss Orb has Oath or Storms, though, we might be looking for, Keg. If Goat has Hookshot, like we were thinking. So we might not be in no mode yet.
Yeah, Spec trying to do the hookshot strat when you can't do the hookshot strat.
You mean to tell me you need a hookshot to do the hookshot strat?
Yeah.
Yes. No wonder I'm so bad at this game.
Yeah, so the item has, it's either, if it's not on Goat, then it's not on Boss Blue Orb blocking Hookshot.
Which would give us almost all our information. We would just need to be egos to verify that we need mirror, or we don't need Cat.
Indeed. It is still possible that we're looking for Keg.
Yeah, this was either way, this is a very soft final season. It hasn't been gross in any aspect. Well,
Yeah,
to a point, you do Snowhead Temple and then just find the fire arrows a moment later. I want to point out, I did say we should go to Pirate Fortress. I wouldn't have. But then we talked about other things having more better checks.
I think Guppy's route here was inefficient because you don't have hook or fire arrow. And doing left side first is inefficient because you can't get to the fire arrow chest. Pretty hard. So let me explain once again that storms cannot be Wath on Boss Blue Orb because like if hookshot is like anywhere, like storms just will not be like Wath at all on Boss Blue Orb here. So
what? We are, yeah, either hook. Well, about to find out. Spec's gonna show up.
yeah, we're gonna find out. So hook is either here or it's in Woodfall Temple. Is like it doesn't have to be hook on the like right here. It could be Keg. It could be Keg. But if there's nothing here, then it does confirm hook shots behind Sonata.
Yeah.
Of which we might have a possible double dip of Graveyard.
True, because we do have Kita having that big chest.
Mm-hmm. Yep, okay, Sonata's on Boss Blue Orb, and that's Way of the Hero. Alright!
Okay, we're mostly figured out until we figure out if we need a keg or not.
Anyone want a high roll Kita? Because that's probably it. Like, you can totally make that play. It's kind of a risky play for Grands, but... Beck's still doing checks here. There's Keg. Just leave.
Well, we're done, or we are in no mode.
Yeah, this is
Basically, hookshot is locked behind that Sonata, meaning it's in Woodfall Temple or related to Woodfall Temple, and then we have all our song.
Does Spec not have the Snow Temple hint? I have no idea.
I'm worried if he doesn't.
Yeah, he's still doing checks. After Keg, you should stop.
There's the infamous Mask of Truth. And
Like
notice Guppy is still pushing too.
Guppy didn't get the fire arrow. Where was the Snow Temple Wath hint?
I know he had it a couple times, I thought.
Okay. Guppy. It was in front of the woods. Okay, like this isn't even like foolish nonsense. Sonata's just Wath. Oh, he's soaring now.
Maybe it just clicked in his head.
Might have.
Yeah, we are going Woodfall now.
Oh, he didn't go and get Ice Arrow. So he still has to go get that now.
I wouldn't put too many bets down VXR because it's blocked by Sonata, meaning it's very limited on where it could be.
Yeah, it's we have a Wath.
Ice Arrows was on biggest bomb bag purchase.
And also this confirms that Garo is just locked in Icona somewhere.
Yeah, that Gibdo was required for us to go up.
Well, if Spec forgets about Ice Arrow, then...
that would be Guppy's chance to catch up.
Yeah.
Spec has about a 5-minute, I would say, lead ahead of Guppy. Yeah, we don't know any of what Spec has written down. He doesn't show us a tracker, but it's fun watching him his webcam part. Axel, we intentionally forget your birthday.
I still think the risky, but
Ida.
yeah, Kita. So there's really just 5 checks. Well, there's a big chest here.
This could be it.
Nope.
This is not it. All we have left is, after this is the boat chest, I think, and then Adala.
No, Adala and Kita remain.
I was just meeting here in Woodfall Temple.
Yeah. We never saw our third bullish hit, huh? Hint, huh?
I don't think we did. It's probably in some dumb location like some Spider.
Bank 3, it's not going to be hookshot. Our hookshot is guaranteed behind Sonata.
Yeah, the only two we have is South Cocktown and Stockbody.
Spec went for it, but missed the quick kill on the Gecko.
You know where that hand could easily be sitting? Those hands could easily be sitting, and we're not going to see it. Ranch.
Yeah, we did not see Ranch at all.
Yeah, there is a chance it could be on Kita. We just haven't gone over there yet. We know it's locked by Sonata.
Yeah, so to reiterate for people, Sonata of Awakening is Way of the Hero in Snowhead Temple, off of the Boss Blue Orb song. So that means that hookshot has to be locked. And we haven't seen it yet, and there are 2 locations for it. Now, and
Guppy choosing just to leave instead of he doesn't know the keg's under there, but he's leaving.
yeah, Guppy understands what the loft is meaning. And the keg might not matter. Yeah, we have Butler and Boat Archery hinted dead. We definitely saw a Butler hint.
Did we? I don't remember seeing Butler, but I will put it up. He saw the Ice Arrow scrubbed. He just quickly didn't have the money for it, couldn't buy it.
All right, there's Hookshot.
Hookshot is officially on Abdallah. We are in no mode still for our runner. Oath is on one of our 2 song checks we have left. We either have it on Akita or not on Akita, on Egos, or we have it on Branch, but we have both items. Spec.
Probably going to check the song right away.
Yeah. Keg was in Waterfall chest on Springtime.
He's showing off some game knowledge.
Oh, Guppy is?
Yeah, Guppy got chomped on as Goron with those platforms, and they explode when that happens. Revan, he should. Ice Arrow was in Goron Village.
Should is the key word we keep saying until he grabs it. Welcome in Zelda Speedruns 3. You were seeing the near completion. We still have a little bit. We are in no mode of the grand finals match between bcguppy and Spec. Winner takes all. Ice Arrows, which we're all curious about, is on the largest Bongbad purchase up in Goron Village. Both runners have seen it. One of them bought it. One of them did not have the money.
It's just, in terms of routing efficiency, you should have grabbed it before going to Woodfall Temple. That's like less concerning.
He is grabbing a fairy. Always good to have a fairy to be on the safe side.
Not getting the owl. Okay, I think he just does know it. He's not even getting the owl here. He's just beating SCT.
Guppy giving the bad news that it is on Adala.
I think this is fair. Like, you have everything. There's no reason to come back here. Like, if he's routing like this, I'm pretty sure he just hasn't gone back to pick it up, and that's it.
Yeah, that would be my best guess too. And Guppy has a Dolwa down and get that hit shot immediately.
Yeah, the other thing is, you might have to wait anyway if it's not Egos, you know. And because of the way this is going, I think Guppy's probably going to check Egos first. Just because he didn't pick up the keg.
Oof! Spec missing the long jump. So, the problem with Guppy not having keg is gotten that it's in the waterfall chest, meaning we still have it's an easy to miss check. He's trying to damage boost and it's not gonna work. Oh, there it goes. But if Egos just has our oath, then we do not need that keg.
Okay, all I can say about the damage boosting is that those bubbles are meanies.
Yes, they are.
That was actually a lot better than, like, a lot of times if you don't, like, practice it especially. You know, it's way better than, like, using bomb shoes, though, because the real bomb shoes are, like, way worse. And then the bubbles, like, actually cooperate most of the time. The bomb shoes go all over the place. They suck. Oh, we're buying a blue potion? Okay. Oh, yeah. Guppy hasn't seen the keg and everything.
So Guppy is a stone tower climb, and most of it inverted stone tower beating, versus Specs going up and getting ice arrows. Did Spec not grab Fierce Duty? Okay, he has it. Axel just forgot to click it.
Okay.
Hashtag blame Axel.
Right, well, we're gonna find out.
Yeah, bro, 4 hearts versus 6 hearts over on Guppy's side. Yeah, he grabbed 2 fairies to be on the safe side, cookies.
And keg is not required.
Okay.
So yeah, add.
Technically speaking, Guppy is our first to go mode. The difference is an inverted stone tower token. Approximately time-wise.
Alright, Spec. Oh yeah, he still needs to go confirm the song here. Because going for keg is really not what you want to do.
Yeah, it's all gonna come down to game 1 was quite spicy.
I'd say it's
For certain
spicy.
aspects.
I'd say game 1 was spicier than this one.
Oh, it's definitely
For
spicier
certain.
than this one.
Like, sometimes the scenes just can't really do it. Like, sometimes you don't have interesting scenes, and this is one of those, in my opinion, that's not interesting.
And there, Spec's Oath. Just a nice arrow away from his go mode.
Yep. Going back for it now. Yeah, so I think the big things that, like, it was just some small stuff. I think Spec being first quicker to Deku was one of the bigger things, and then just getting Fire Arrow earlier and just bailing from PF.
Yeah.
Right. Granted, like, this is like a true jet for better or worse. So it's like, it's just really unfortunate. Yeah, this is sub 145 pace.
This is definitely sub 145. I would say this came down to slightly better routing and very good execution on both sides. Though.
Yeah, that's one of the major things. Was the
That
observatory.
blade observatory, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had to see the observatory show.
This is not close at all.
No, we have half of Great Bay Temple versus Twinkle timing wise, so you at least a half of your GBT ahead.
Yeah, this is like a few minutes of difference. So, like I think it's unless if something catastrophic happens, then it's Spec's race to lose. However, messing up this Bosky jump a little bit doesn't help, but
He got it.
he's got way too much of a buffer to like make mistakes here in GBT.
He only has a couple more of the tricks even that would be a real struggle to mess up.
Yeah, and then Geyer, you have FD, so your Geyer's not going to be a problem. Like, Geyer is less problematic when you have FD.
And Stone Tower Temple down for Guppy. Onwards to Great Bay Temple. We will, of course, get them both in for interviews.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so other than the jump, I don't think there's like there's just too much of a buffer. So
Nah, Spec has this. It would require dying 3 times now on Majora. Because he has the 2 fairies.
Yeah, the fairies too with 4 hearts should be fine. And then you have FD, so. Yeah, Spec's gonna be done in like 142-ish, like 140, 130.
And that's just like that, George is down.
Oh, I thought I was gonna grab the heart piece just to heal, but if he's feeling confident.
So all that's left is beating a good old Majora, and we will have a Season 4 champion. This is technically the final, or we didn't need a game 3 because Spec won through the winners bracket. So this is a good,
Yeah.
this is a decent game 2.
Let me comment about that. The format's not best of 3 in general. It's just it's upper and lower bracket for getting through the tournament. And that's how MMR's done its main tournaments for the past 4 seasons. So it's always been like this. It's just double elimination.
Okay, almost to phase 2. There's now on to phase 2. Basically, no, we got the bracket reset with Guppy winning game 1. So that's what caused the quote-unquote bracket reset, because Guppy came from the loser bracket and took the first match. It was winner takes all in this one.
Okay, he got all the remains taken out, so shouldn't have that much of a problem. Just don't drop like damage on Wrath here. That's it.
And with that, GG's to Spec with 140.55. He is our Season 4 champion.
GG's.
And GG's to Spec. GG's to bcguppy. Thank you very much for this amazing race.
Oh my god, thank you. I have no reaction right now. It's crazy.
Yo, Spec, let's fucking go!
Let's go, man.
You did it!
You and me the way it's supposed to be, man. I cannot believe it.
This was a sick race. Well done.
Thanks.
Very well
thanks.
done. It came a lot down to execution and just a little bit better routing on your side.
Man, this I gotta say, wow, this seed, man, it's like, wow, it's crazy because one of the principles that I use for routing Majora, it's like, and I'm pretty sure Guppy does the same. It's like you're trying to high roll everything. You're trying to skip a lot of stuff, and you know, do mini games as human, and then maybe skip them as Goron, delay them, I should say. And like, man, so many seeds, so many seeds that it's up exactly like this. I skip stuff, I delay stuff, I try to high roll, and in the end, I'm back to full clearing. I'm doing late mini games. It's almost always like this, and I cannot believe this was the seed. This is crazy, man. Wow.
This was the seed. He got the big high roll. Let's go.
High roll's over in Ocarina of Time, not here.
True. Very true. No, the high roll that Spec did here is very good. So apparently he went to PF, did one check left, and then just played the game as if he was in go mode. After that, pretty much.
Real quick, what was the item in Snowhead Temple? I don't remember. Was it Cafes?
No,
It was the
Blue
Knot of
Blossom.
Awakening.
No, but the chest, because yeah, so I figured it would be Sonata for hookshot. When I got the keg, I was super confused, and at the same time, I don't think it can be the way of the hero. The game just doesn't work like this.
Wait,
And I
where's
did
the
it-
keg?
It was
It's
in the Mountain
yeah,
Waterfall chest.
I
Oh, wow,
kind of
just
blundered
skipped
that, I guess.
That's
because-
funny.
Maybe I blundered that, but I hadn't done Mirror Shield Song yet. I didn't have the hookshot, of course. But as I did the 2 checks in Upper Spring Mountain, I was like, oh my god, is this Sonata for hook? I just did the 2 checks because they were there. And like I went to Woodfall Temple, I was like, oh my god, this has to be Sonata. The key to chest is also big. Come on, Sonata for hook.
Yeah, it was very interesting seeing that logic where it was Blue Boss Warp leading to Sonata, so we knew Hook had to be behind there.
Yeah, this is sort of a classic because, I mean, it's like if one of the 2 first dungeons like locks the other and there's a hook there, you can't really beat any of the other ones for the you know it's yeah. So it has to be the mandatory first one to get the hook on the other one. I think I got this already in like maybe 1 or 2 other seeds, something like that, or maybe analogous situation as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a classic situation. I'm pretty sure there was a qual that had this, but except Hook was on Butler.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
another classic as well, and then the song can be Way of the Hero location completely screwing you over and stuff.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah,
did
yeah.
find the third Foolish, by the way.
Yeah.
It
What?
didn't really matter,
Sorry?
it was Iconic Canyon.
Yeah.
That was not gonna matter.
It just
Yeah.
happened. It was in Canyon Ravine.
Yeah, I do think the PF skip was one of the bigger things right after getting the fire arrow that put Spec in the bigger lead. Because you kept it going into sewers.
Yeah, I mean, sewer was so quick, I felt like it was worth to do sewers there. And I don't exactly expect Spec to ultra high roll me like this, where a sewer is actually like somewhat of the difference between winning and losing here. Spec played this really good. He did what he needed to do to win. I am wondering though how I lost 5 minutes. Like, I want to be able to mathematically equate how I lost 5 minutes here. I think Deku Playground had a part to play in it. Honey and Darling had a part to play in it. Bombers had a part to play in it. Sewer had a part to play in it. But then Spec has checks here and there that he did and I didn't. He did PR and he did Sum of Spring, which I didn't do. So I'm wondering how I exactly
The
lost.
only spring
this
he did was
time.
Waterfall Check.
He
No, I
did
did-
like
I did the other
Full
2
Mountain
too.
Village.
He did? Wow,
Yeah, I
must have
did.
been watching Guppy at that time.
Yeah, it was kind of discombobulated, but yeah. I did Pinnacle Rock, like I said, because I didn't bring money to Great Bay because I wanted to preload heavy because I thought I was gonna be the isolating mini games and I needed a lot of that. So I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna go bare bones to Tingle Great Bay. And I didn't wanna buy wallet in a SOAR after Song of Time, super clunky. So I was like, I'm gonna do PR, still playing around hookshot, and maybe there's a 1 in a million that I can skip the whole PF. Given the amount of items remaining was low, and it actually happened. This is insane, insane. And
So, so I do have to say this, but so Chad is saying that I lost a lot of time from late observatory, which I don't know if I necessarily agree with. I don't know if I lost much time at all because of where Deku was. I got Deku like night 3 or something, which or maybe I think it was day 3. Um, but I don't think it really made that much of a difference. I did have to go to Great Big Coast without Zora, which Spec probably didn't do. So I did have to swim to the Owl and then do Cape Grotto for nothing. That probably had a small difference there, but other than that, I don't think not having Deku until day 3 really made that much of a difference here.
yeah, that is like less than 10 seconds probably. And then given that you didn't have to double soar from the witch, you did it in one go. I think it's probably has no difference at all as well.
Well, there
Regarding
is
to
a
me,
difference if you got Zora like right away for Coast, which you probably did.
I mean, I
And
guess I saved a soar maybe from Great Big Coast as well. So that's like, total maybe 20, 21 seconds, 23 or something. But
so
mostly, I skipped so many mini games. Like we were talking about, Deco Playground, Honey and Darling Town Archer. I did not do any of them. I thought
Bombers?
about doing. I thought about doing Deco Playground. I kind of did a little bit of a hiccup where I soared back to Clocktown. I shouldn't have. I meant to go to Swamp, but I didn't have a bottle, so I kind of had a brain fart. And I was like, okay, maybe, is it too soon to skip Playground? Then I was like, okay, I think this is a spot. I think this is a spot. And Gorman Bros, like I said, I usually
Oh
don't do
yeah,
Gorman.
Gorman Rose as well.
Yeah, I personally think it's a bad idea to do Gorman Bros when you get there. The only thing is that if you don't have a tiny time waster after hitting the owl, like maybe check a tingle, maybe check a hide and seek or something. You do have to probably listen to an extra story or wait a little longer. But I prefer to do Gorman Bros if I'm gonna take Epona to the other location, to Road to Swamp, to the Ranch, or to Great Bay. And then I guess there's, you can stumble upon Milk Road Foolish. There, if you do Terminal Lap, you have a few Gossip Stones. If you maybe do Cape 1 as well, or Observatory, maybe you get one. But then I got Goron Mask, and I was like, okay, as long as I can keep pressing the forward button, Goron Bros is just never gonna get done. And it actually happened. It actually was the seed.
Yeah, so that is like a minute worth of 45 seconds difference too. Is he made up on that by not doing Gorm?
um, I was wanting to mention, forget how much of a difference there was by the time both of you went to graveyard because I um like it wasn't as big as it was after like some extra time. So I was wondering what all was going on with that.
Yeah, on my end, that graveyard was crazy too because I was already in the mood of the isolating mini games and stuff. I was already pondering the isolating Honey and Darling, as crazy as it seems. And then I just got Captain's Hat from Mayor, which can mean Goron Lullaby, Snowhead Temple, you have the hero, -1 item. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go. There's also PF to fall back on. I'm just gonna go. And yeah.
And yes, both of you doubled it Snowhead. I don't like unless if you just like straight up just go PF, like you're gonna double dip Snowhead in this. Um,
Yeah, in my mind, I was like, okay, this is where the hero. Look how many items there are left. Okay, I can be trolled by a keg. It could be hookshot, which could be hookshot for fire arrow. So that's also a situation. Or it could be fire arrow. I enter and I beat the seed, rushing progression.
Yeah.
I guess it was sort of clunky way of that eventually.
Mm-hmm. Um. Uh, Guppy, I think you did left, then right, then went for fire arrow chest in Snowhead Temple. I
I
think
messed
that
it
was
up. I
yeah.
messed it up. Yeah, I agree. I just, I guess I was just hoping to find Hook or Fire Arrow in the first 5 checks.
Right.
That's just how I always feel about it. Yeah, I wrote it Snowhead bad. I think I lost like a minute in Snowhead maybe. But there wasn't really a way I could win the race unless I tried to play like this the the skip PF method that Spec did, or if I just went to PF first, assuming that the Snowhead Temple Way of the Hero was for Sonata to get Hookshot. But Hookshot is more likely to be in Snowhead Temple than it is Woodfall Temple in the Seed, I think. So yeah, I don't think going to PF to try to rip Fire Arrow was necessarily an option I would consider, I think. Like I really considered it, but I don't think it's better than just going straight to the Way of the Hero dungeon that you have to check everything anyway. Like
Mm-hmm.
worst case scenario, you have to soar out and then lose some time. So whatever.
Yeah,
No, yeah,
with
I played
those,
this how I wanted to. I played good. Well, I made some mistakes here and there. Messing up the long jump in ISTT was pretty lame, but
you
the
too.
swim ult
Let's
I had
go.
afterwarard made up for it.
Yeah,
And
messing
then
up
my
I
Great
the.
Lake
missed.
Temple was perfect.
Definitely missed that. I didn't realize you both missed it.
We both missed it. That's funny. But yeah, I like pretty much played this how I wanted to. I didn't really make any game-breaking mistakes or any like massive routing mistakes. I still routed this good. I still played this good. But you know what? You want to know who played better than me here? Spec did.
Yes,
And that
Ah,
is
so
why he is our new champion,
arguably,
fellas.
arguably.
welcome, congratulations. You are our season 4 champion.
Yeah, thank you very much. Man, people don't, of course, people don't have an idea because it's DMs, but me and Guppy, we talk a lot about this game. We talk a lot about strategy and whatever you can think about Majora's Mask Randomizer. Because, like, Majora can look very simple, especially on Season 4, which is a very, very simple setting. But man, this game has so many nuances about micro routing, about small ordering, delaying checks and grouping things together. It's all about, versus other randomizers. It's all about this because you're playing a game where you can pretty much go anywhere in the map as, whenever you can, the radial thing. So you have to really push for the small, small, small edges. And me and Guppy, we just talk a lot about it. I think he's definitely the number one player of the game if there's a metric. And man, I would like to say that I'm close, that I'm
You are
maybe top two or
currently
whatever.
reigning
But
champion, so you are the number 1 technically.
yeah, I guess I just man
Well,
like
I mean, I don't know if the player base is gonna agree, but he is
Well,
the
he
current
is the
champion.
I
That's
reigning
mean
still
number
a title
1
you
for
can't
season
swap
4.
at. He
I
he
mean it's
is, but
it's all
but he that doesn't mean he's like the best player,
Yeah,
and I don't think
no,
he
I'm just
thinks
saying he's
he's
the
the best
best
player either.
currently for season 4.
Yeah, I mean, don't take it too seriously, of course, but like my biggest problem was always that I always did a small thing wrong, a small misrouting, or maybe just dumped as execution. Like my bracket run is maybe a good example of that because I got away with stuff that like I shouldn't have. Meanwhile, Guppy's like Mr. Consistency, and I was like, if I can play my A game, my top tier game, I can definitely beat Guppy, because like every single top say top player in the game, I always see, for example, this person maybe does this or that, and I'm like, man, I know I can beat everyone, not every single time, of course, great players, but Guppy, man, Guppy was always, it's like I was saying this on the French restream. We played like half the qualifiers that aside from the ones that we actually did play live. I think Guppy played all of them. I played like half, and it was like, man, I got a good time. I would have been first, and Guppy's like, yeah, I would have been first. Always beating me,
Had it
man.
not been
Always
for
beating.
me, oh yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, man, me versus him in the finals, especially like how we talk about the game and we're close in this game. I think it was no better way to finish season 4, I guess. I'm so thankful that I won. I'm so thankful.
Dude, Spec, you've come such a long way, my guy. If this seed, if we raced this exact seed a year ago, I think I would have won 100 out of 100 times. But
And
because you've improved so much and because you've looked at yourself from such an objective way to see like where you can improve and where you can become a better player, that's what won you this year's tournament, I believe. You've come such a long way since the spec of the past, and I'm pretty happy to have been a part of it. Spec is the homie, and not only is he the homie, but he's also one of the legends in our community as well. He is a top tier runner, and now we can definitively say that he is one of the GOATs.
yeah,
He
it was a
is.
crazy ride, but I guess this is it, and it's really funny. I mean, I don't want to compliment Guppy, too much. I guess I don't want to extend this too much, but like right after season 3, I think maybe it was like when we started talking more about the game, maybe, and it was the Blitz tournament, and I started paying more attention to Guppy's style of routing, which was like maybe he would do some crazy things, maybe explore locations in a very unorthodox way. But at the end of the day, he always got everything done. And I was like, man, I'm learning from this. And Blitz was perfect because there was no old lady quest, so I was trying to apply a lot of that in that setting, and especially ditching Observatory Opener, which I thought was not good in that setting. And yeah, that was when I started to maybe think better, think more outside the box, thinking about, maybe not, maybe just don't do the obvious, same protocol, same lap around term in every single seed. And yeah, Gup, you were 100% a big help in that.
I
Yeah,
tr-
that's awesome. Sorry, you
I
can
was
go
gonna be like,
ahead.
I truly can't say too much more. You both did amazing. Run through the tournament and put on a hell of a show for us here in the finals.
It is our pleasure. I'm glad that we put on a show for you fellas today.
Yeah, I hope
And of course,
everyone
I'm
enjoyed
gonna
it.
make this announcement because Zoe's not in voice chat right now. It'd be funny if we could invite her for this, but I believe we'll be releasing the public beta for 1.16 like right now basically, or whenever she's prepared to do it. It should be within the hour or so, I would think. Um,
Lots of hype. Woo!
yeah, so a very exciting day for Majora enjoyers. If you'd like to try the 1.16 public beta, it should be released quite soon here. It's got tons of new features and all kinds of different aspects of the game have been improved. So definitely check it out. I wrote a new set of logic for the new version. The trick list was completely redone, among other things. I really don't want to go through the details, but there should be a very long paragraph for you to read on the changes for 1.16. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Go play some MMR, fellas.
With that, we will wrap it up and say thank you very much to all our volunteers throughout the tournaments, all our trackers, all our comms, and everyone that's helped restream. And shout out to the amazing runners that helped put the tournament on. To without you, we didn't have anything to show off.
Yeah, one last thing that I want to say, just for curiosity's sake, as you say farewell to 1.15. You know how many seeds I played in season 4? Just over 100. And I think 15 simulations where I just generate the HTML and I pretend that I'm playing. So some stats for you guys. I kind of went ham and
Oh man, the HTML spoiler log and Andromeda routing that Spec has done. Holy shit. Only two people in this entire game have done HTML routing, and that would be me and Spec. So I have a
yep.
fond respect for him for having the same interest as me in like doing pseudo like seed simulations through the HTML file. It's very fascinating.
That's a good thing, man. Every runner, you wanna improve, you wanna think about the game and stuff. Just do some simulations. For me, it takes like half an hour, but it's just you train your thought process, even though the game isn't there. It's nice, really nice. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
With that, we will say adieu. Again, once again, congratulations to both of you for making it to the grand finals, and Spec taking first place, and Bucky putting Bucky, sorry, bcguppy. I'm finishing off a migraine. Coming in second. You guys did amazing.
I came in second 2 years in a row. Let's go!
Next year's your
I'm
season,
forever
Guppy.
cut from the world, from the champion, but that's okay. This year, and I think last year too. Holy moly, I played actually so consistent. Zero cringe, like pretty much zero cringe in qualifiers, zero cringe in bracket. I just did what I needed to do to get here, and yeah, I lost in the end. But I can say with confidence that I didn't throw the run, nor will I ever, hopefully.
You know what you also did, Guppy? You eliminated me. You eliminated me for season 2, season 3, and but on season 4 I had one extra.
Spec finally
Okay.
got his
You
revenge.
needed the one extra game. That was the difference maker.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go.
With that, I will say goodnight to everyone. And it sounds like Pitch would like us over in their channels. So. We will have wrapped up there. Thank you, everyone. Community, you're great in chat. You are great restreamers, commentators, trackers, and the runners are amazing. If you ever have any questions, we do have the Discord if you want to pop in. So have a good night, everyone.
Go play Majora's Mask Randomizer. Bye bye.
Yes, go play 1.16.
And don't play the combo rando, or you're doing Majora a disservice. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.